you can forge your own path. You can define success on your own terms and you can pursue it at your own pace.
You're the current CMO of Essence.
Yeah.
That is just an incredible job title. And the former Ad Age 40 Under 40, former marketing lead at Instagram and YouTube. I mean, that is quite the impressive
Thank
resume.
you.
So, hustle culture. What
Hustle.
is it? And is it addictive?
Hustle culture. I think we have placed, society, we have placed a lot of emphasis on what we produce in the world. And so hustle culture is the glorification of working hard to the degree that it's actually detrimental to our evolution as human beings. Because it's about what you produce, and we've created a world and a society where we place value on who's making more money and who has a lot of followers. There's actions behind that that can get us there. And so, yeah, I think it can be really addictive, especially because oftentimes we place more value on people who have more output in the world.
So, would you say you're part of hustle culture?
I would say I'm definitely not subscribing these days to hustle culture. I very much enjoy my rest. I enjoy pursuing being a well-rounded individual, which includes spending time with family, pursuing passions, being a whole person. And what I do and who I am are different. And so I think it's really important that we don't attach what you do to identity and conflate the two. So I try not to do that these days, but you know.
Would you say that at some point you participated in hustle culture?
Yeah, I was very much. I grew up in an achievement household. What it does is it teaches you that the harder you work and the more you accomplish, the more successful you are and the more valuable you are. And I've spent a lot of time really dismantling that.
What are 3 tips that you would go back in time to tell your 25-year-old
Uh,
self to avoid hustle culture?
whew. At 25, I was very much in that my like
Mm,
grind it out. I'll sleep when I die. I've got plenty of years later down the line. And then I was in a really bad car crash.
mm.
And that was a huge wake up call for me. So my tips for my 25-year-old self are can this email be sent tomorrow? They're very basic, but like rest, I think is a big one. I think I just did not prioritize rest enough. If you look at how athletes factor in rest into
Mhm.
their performance and how they show up on court and in life, it's a huge, like Olympic athletes have actual like sleep schedules. There's a quote, comparison is the thief of joy. I think I was very much like, oh, so and so just made director and I've got to like, okay, so I got to be a director by the time I'm 30, and so that means I got to grind it out right now. That would be another piece, is just like stay in your own lane, stay in your own yard. Their lawn might be pretty, but they might, have some pesticides and weeds up in there that we don't know about. The third thing is what is for you will not pass you. Like, I don't know, this is maybe my spiritual practice, but I have to believe that I'm not going to miss something with one more email or with one more hour at work.
What do you think the goal of hustle culture is? Like, what are people trying to accomplish through this? And do you think that people obtain their desired goal by being a part of this?
Sometimes. And that's why I think it can be addictive, right? Like once I dismantled my definition of success, right? Not attaching it necessarily to output or to money or to things, and thought about like what truly does success mean for me? It's about how much time I can spend with my family. It's about um, other ways that I can contribute to the world. It is about me giving back. It sort of changes then. You're like, well, if success is about me giving back and I'm constantly at work, can I really give back and can I actually be successful?
Well, this kind of falls into my next question then, which is, do you think it's possible to be successful in life without hustling?
Yeah. I think hard work is still important. I don't think you can sit there and not work on your craft or not be curious about the world and study and understand and learn more. So I don't consider those things to be like contributing to hustle culture per se, so much as they are just a normal part of um, moving towards your goals. But again, it's that piece where it becomes really detrimental and really starts to harm other aspects of our lives that I think
Mm.
gets a little tricky.
If you're looking for a new job and you don't have the Indeed mobile app, you're seriously missing out. Click the link below or search Indeed in the App Store.
Work smarter, not harder. Is that possible at all?
Yes and no. I think,
Okay.
I think, yes, you want to identify those ways that you can always be efficient and effective. And I also think there are times where you're just going to have to roll up your sleeves. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just
Yeah.
roll up your sleeves and get it done. And sometimes there isn't a shortcut and there isn't a way around it. And that's okay. I think it's about thinking about the cycle of that. Am I in a constant state of um, not eating, not sleeping, rolling up my sleeves, and not, looking for efficiencies in the way that I'm working? Am I in a constant state of that? Or am I in a more balanced state where, sometimes we have peaks and valleys?
Do you have any examples that you could share regarding that?
I work for Essence. We just had one of our major Essence Festival of Culture that happens in New Orleans every year. I joined the company 2 months ago. The festival was 2 weeks ago. So I joined with about 6 weeks
Wow.
in the lead up. So that was roll up your sleeves time.
Yeah.
Like, let's get it done and let's make sure we put on an amazing festival. And now we are not in festival mode. We're thinking about other aspects of our business. Now's a really good time for me to practice self-care and practice all these other things that are valuable to me, like spending time with my family. So you're going to have times where you're just in it, and you're going to have times when you're not, making sure that there are as many peaks as there are valleys and vice versa are really important to ensuring that you're being as healthy as possible.
I don't think we can talk about hustle culture without talking about mental health.
Yeah.
And so, what are some ways that you can prioritize your mental health?
Yeah. I mean, look, we make time for our priorities. We do. We figure it out. I think it has to just become a regular practice. For me, I do a few things. Like, I don't roll out of bed and immediately get online. I take time to center myself every morning through journaling, through prayer, through meditation. But that's what's good for my mental health, right? Getting out and moving my body and walking my dog every day, that's great for my mental health. Eating right, great for my mental health.
Identifying what it is that you need to do,
Yeah.
making it regular.
Exactly. My mental health also includes I regularly go to therapy, so it's not just like I take a walk every day and I meditate and that's the end of it. For me, it is a full 360 practice.
So, what advice would you have maybe for young people who are deciding whether or not they should participate in hustle culture?
That you don't have to participate, that you don't have to subscribe to it at all, that you can forge your own path. You can define success on your own terms and you can pursue it at your own pace, would be my advice. And do so in a way that makes you feel your best self every day.
Thank you to everyone for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to show you more.
Is it time to take a break here? Like, is that promotion really worth it? Or do we need to think about sleep?